I'm Alex.
Hi, I'm Rebecca.
What brings you in today?
Well, I'm really struggling trying to make ends meet at home.
Are you employed right now?
Yes, I work part-time as a waitress, but I don't make a lot, so.
Are you single? Do you have any people you need support?
Yeah, I'm single and I have 4 kids.
4 kids? Okay. Is there a husband or a boyfriend?
No, he's out of the picture.
He's out of the picture.
Mhm.
How long have you been raising kids by yourself?
For about 7 years.
7 years? And how old are you?
24.
24. You say you were part-time as a waitress. Do you usually work during the day when the kids are at school, or do you have to?
I usually work at night, and I usually have like my mom or like a aunt or someone watch the kids.
So you have support, family support.
Yeah, when I'm at work, they'll watch the kids for me.
It's nice. Do you have any type of stress outlet, anything you do to just take time for yourself and not worry about supporting your family?
Not really. I have a couple friends that I hang out with sometimes, but I don't really get to do anything except for take care of the kids and go to work.
How old is your youngest child?
6 months.
6 months? That must be really scary. Trying to.
Not really. I mean, I'm on my 4th child, so kind of used to the whole situation. It's just like formula is really expensive, and trying to feed the other 3 boys is really difficult.
Are you on any type of welfare or any type of financial aid?
Yeah, I get food stamps, and I don't qualify for cash assistance because I work. And then I get WIC for formula and milk and cheese and stuff like that.
How old is your oldest child? I forgot to ask.
7.
7, so they can't really help you with anything
No,
around the house.
Mm-mm.
Do you ever receive any financial support from your family, your mom, or is it strictly government?
It's just strictly government, so I get my welfare check every month, and my food stamps and my WIC.
How many days out of the week do you work? You say your mom babysits. Is she there every day?
Just Thursday through Saturday.
Thursday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And how many hours in a day? Is it like a full 8 hours?
It's like dinner starts at 5:30, so I get there at 5, and then the actual close, which is like 11.
Are you going to school or anything, or is that just out of the
No,
question?
that's out of the question right now.
Why are you and your husband separated? He said it's been 7 years. Was it just?
Well, I was never married to any of my kids' fathers. I had 2 different men, and one of them just didn't like the responsibility, and then the other one passed away.
He was the last one you were with,
Mhm.
or
Yeah.
that must have been a stressful time as well.
Yeah, it was. That's when I had to apply for assistance, and that's when I started getting my cash assistance and my food stamps and everything.
What effect did it have on the kids? Were they too young or to really remember?
Well, my older boys struggled a little more than the younger boys, but they really liked him because he was more like a father figure, and he helped helped keep the household going a lot better. We were in a better place then.
So you had to move to a smaller place after
Yeah,
you passed?
I live in low-income apartments and where I don't have any income, I don't have to pay rent or anything.
And you said school's not an option, but did you attend college at all, or?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so,
But I do have my high school diploma.
okay. Have you considered looking for a full-time job, or?
No, my job has some perks to it, so I don't want to give that up.
You're not interested in finding a full-time job?
No, because you won't tell anybody, right? Because I don't have to report my tips when they pay me to the table, so, yeah.
Strictly confidential
Right.
between us, so you make a little extra from the tips on top of what the waitress in the restaurant pays you?
Yeah, and I just take out what I make at the end, like I make like $3.50 an hour, so at the end of the night, however many hours I worked, I just take that out of the register and I don't actually pay taxes on it.
Does the restaurant know you're doing
Mhm.
that? Okay, so it's kind of like an unspoken policy that you're
Yeah.
allowed to do. So it's a pretty nice job. Do you
Yeah.
enjoy it?
Yeah.
Are they pretty lenient, like if you need to leave in the middle of your shift for your children, you're able to do that? Or?
Yeah, because there's at least 2 waitresses working and there's a bartender, so if something does happen, there's someone else to cover, which is really nice.
Okay. So you are on what type of healthcare plan?
I get Medicaid.
Medicaid?
Yeah, through Job and Family Services, and so do my kids.
Okay. You said children's services?
Job and Family Services.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not domestic people. So.
Have you ever had a visit from them since?
No, my kids are well taken care of.
Do you ever struggle putting food on the table?
Yeah, there have been some months where we haven't been able to, especially before we moved into the low-income housing where I wasn't able to make rent. So I had to sell some of my food stamps. And you only get half of what the food stamps are worth. So like if I have $100, someone will give me 50 and I was able to make rent that way. But then I didn't have enough food for the month. So I ate less than I ate fine.
So can you clarify, you said you sold your food stamps. Did you sell them back to an agency or did you sell them to other people?
It's sort of like my neighbor.
To your neighbor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever gone to a food pantry or anything like that?
Yeah, I've been to food pantries. They're really helpful with the end of the month when I need the extra help.
Are your children do you have transportation or do you rely on?
Yeah, I had transportation. We had 2 cars when he passed away, and his name was John, by the way. So when John passed away, we had 2 cars, so I sold one and I got the other car. And it's a newer car and it's paid off, so it's reliable.
So you don't really have to go to friends or family to for transportation.
Yeah, that makes it a lot better. I don't have to worry about getting a ride to work or when I have appointments at Job and Family Services or anything like that.
So from what I take from this session, you're saying that you're just stressed about the whole situation of constantly having to worry about providing for your children and yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really stressful. Sometimes I feel like I can't do it and can't go on.
I would say if you would like to come back next week, maybe check into some support systems or groups for single mothers. Maybe we can talk about that a little more next time, see how you can alleviate some of your stress.
Do you have any phone numbers for those groups?
I can look through my phone book that I have on my desk for you, so.
Okay,